All right, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Awakening for Life, where we provide representation for the underdog. I'm hoping everyone has a great day, keeping the haters and the enemies at bay, because again, we don't play. And I'll be your host, Nay, here to throw out some knowledge in the attempts to try to change lives or have a different perspective on life in general. Um, so let me just jump into it. All right. Today, I want to talk to y'all about entrepreneurship and the things that led me to see things in a different light. I'm a firm believer in my perspective that the past is a reference, it's a guide. The past, the past is a tool so you can learn about how to navigate your way through the world. It's almost like the past is set up to the things that you do want and the things that you don't want. And the things that you don't want, you learn from them based on said experience. What I found is back in 2008, we experienced a financial crisis, which left many Americans displaced. Many Americans found themselves between a rock and a hard place, being unemployed, tapping into their savings accounts, um, trying to figure out how they was going to rob Peter to pay Paul for the upcoming bills. Um, just pretty much in shambles after everything had transpired. And this is why, as an underdog, we are resented according to the rest of society because of our different view on things. See, when you figure the game out, you see it for what it really is. The people at the top have always sold us the idea passively that if you work hard and you put your blood, sweat, your tears, that surely in time this American dream will be right before you to enjoy. The big house, the nice fence, the 2, 3 kids, the dogs, the pets, you name it. You get all of it because you have done it the way that it was supposed to be done. You have put A, B, C, or you did X, Y, and Z. But aggressively, the same people that are selling you the steak now, that steak is going to come without the sizzle. And so aggressively, what they do is they purposely, every now and then, find ways to sabotage the economy. And all of it's by design so you never catch up. So you just keep on running that hamster wheel. Because the goal is to keep you chasing a narrative, to keep you chasing a dream, to keep you policing other people to do the same, even though you know it's all for naught. You know it's for nothing. And the thing that I realized from this point on, or way back when, is how many people that were willing to sacrifice for these corporations. These corporations require you to give everything that you could give. You have people that spent 25, 35, 45 years on a job that missed out on venues, missed out on birthdays, holidays, just missed out on life in general because time waits for nobody. They gave you these relentless quotas that they needed you to complete. And though you have found some way to make things work, it came with a cost, and the cost was your mental health. The cost was walking into the office one day just to be told, hey, we're going to have to let you go. Because sure, you have made the quota, but now because we was $1,000 short, or because the CEO couldn't get his 18th yacht or something that was crazy, they're going to give you your walking papers. And I say this with respect because it's like, I wouldn't wish unemployment on my worst enemy. Especially when you got a person that has played by the rules and they did everything, but at some point, you gotta just accept the fact that their way isn't working anymore. And this is why a lot of people struggle with this internally, because they want to do what their parents then did. But that generation was different than the one that we experiencing now. The people was different back then compared to the people now. It's like you cheering your favorite football team. And let's say you like, I don't know, the Dallas Cowboys or the Miami Dolphins or whatever team that you support, right? Most people want to look at that same team as being, the great team back in the day. But players change, people change, the ethics of the game changes. And so what was once exciting beforehand, well, it's pretty much dull as we speak, because now it's more about corruption and greed rather than being about we the people. And I know many of you have felt this for such a long time, but you don't know what to make of it. You don't know how to think or process of it, because to some people it's all new. This is an experience, and this is a ride, unfortunately, that they didn't want to take, because in their mindset they was in the right for believing the system that told them that the gains or the ends will justify the means. They was told that. And I'm saying that at this point, all you have been shown is you have been shown that you have the skill set to create and make your own business. You've been given the tools. Many of you have great amount of experience. You have what it takes. You are this, that, and a bag of chips. But instead of putting it for a corporation, put it in for yourself. Put it in for yourself so you can evolve, so you can grow, so you can spend more time with your family, so you can travel more, so you can live this thing called life. You can do the things that you want to do and never look back on it. See, the whole point of is being liberated from the shackles that we have been programmed in for such a long time. That is what escape is really about. And it starts by having a mindset and saying, listen, I tried it, I'm done with it. And when you're done with it, now the ball is in your court to figure out how you want to go. Now, this area right here that I'm at right now is a secluded area. There's nothing but trees here. However, there's a point that I really want to make. And I'm just going to make this, all right? So we'll take that tree over there, for example. The tree grows up. Now, all it does is start with an idea. If you can find like-minded people that have the same idea and get to the point where you're comfortable, where you have that foundation, then ultimately what happens is you have a friend that can go his way, you go your way, but you have broken out of the chains. You have broken out of the system, and now you get to navigate your path of what's important to you. And that's what it's really about. It's about breaking away. And once you're able to break away, that's when the real magic can happen. Once you're able to break away from what they have been telling you and they've been programming you on, then and only then you could be free and make the system work for you. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. I'm currently working on my second business. Things are not going to come overnight. However, if you can gain a little bit of momentum, and then a little bit more momentum, and a little bit more momentum, 6 months down the road, 8 months down the road, you'll be coming back to this video and you'll be like, man, I remember this person on YouTube telling me that I have the skills and the mindset. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to go ahead and tell you that you have the formula. We're trying to tell you that you have the skill set. You've been blessed with this position, that you have been working far enough in order to accumulate those skills so that you can go somewhere else and build your own brand. Because as long as you put your fate in the hands of others, you will always forever be in shackles. You want to be able to be in a position where you can create your own destiny. You want to be in a position where you can finally give your family something as a way of saying, hey, I can do it, you can do it too. Our kids look up to us. You got people who depend on you. You got people that are looking forward for you to make your big breakthrough. But as long as you put your hands and your faith into these corporations, they're going to always find excuses to show you the exit door. And when they show you the exit door, your stomach will be in knots. You'll be trying to navigate your way through the world, and you'll realize how much time you wasted believing in someone else's lie. A lie that's serving you no purpose as we speak. You have resources like this one right here where you can make your start, where you can have the discipline. And that's what entrepreneurship comes with. It comes with discipline. YouTube is a university for people who want to grow. YouTube is a university for people who are willing to expand. You know, sure, I don't have all the right tools in order to give you the professionalism on this thing with all the analytics and the things behind the scenes, but you know what? I'm willing to go out here and find like-minded people and build with them, and then together we grow something big away from the system. We grow to give ourselves the advantages, to give ourselves a future, because the future that they're selling, it's all lead to propaganda, and that's all what it is. It's about pointing the finger. That's all what it's about, pointing the finger instead of us. So I try not to make these videos too long here. 10 minutes is quite enough. But I just want to let you guys know, if you ever been laid off or you're experiencing some financial troubles, don't give up. That's what they want you to do. That's what they're counting on you to do. Don't give up. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Do something. I used to be just like you. And in a couple videos from now, you'll basically be able to hear my story and who I am in general. And I can care less what anybody think, because my mission is to take my positivity and the evolution of elevation that I've accumulated to help someone else down the road so that they may have hope, even if the odds are against them. So you have two choices. Either you're gonna continue to run this rat race that you know damn well isn't gonna serve your best interests, or you're gonna start to take control of your life and basically show the people who are depending on you that it's another way to live. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I'll see you next time.